Could a beer company be your next winning stock pick in a volatile market? Beer mugs today, we're cracking open the numbers behind Constellation Brands, ticker symbol STZ, and folks, this one's brewing something big in the markets. From tequila surges to crafty earnings plays, today's breakdown is a must-watch. We'll dive into performance, financials, technicals, industry rivalry, and give you a decisive edge. Buckle up. Let's pop the cap on this stock. STZ is currently trading around $260, up nearly 18% year-to-date and outperforming the S&P 500. What's fueling this buzz? After bouncing from a support level near $220, STZ rallied post-earnings, gaining momentum like a summer sales spike in Modelo. For context, that's a stronger move than we saw after the Corona surge back in 2021 when reopening trades were all the rage. Why the pop now? Let's dive deeper. Here's what's under the hood. P/E ratio, 27, higher than the industry average, signaling premium valuation. Forward P/E, 20, more reasonable, suggesting growth optimism. EPS growth, 12.6% YoY. Steady and satisfying like a slow-poured stout. ROE, 21%, management's brewing profits efficiently. Debt to equity, 1.03, slightly on the heavier side. Think of it as leveraging a bar expansion. Current ratio, 1.35, STZ can cover its short-term bills. No financial hangovers here. Investor tip, high P/E? Maybe. But forward P/E tells us investors expect growth, not just froth. We've got critical support at $245 and resistance at $270. If STZ breaks above $270 with volume, it could pour into the $285 to $290 range. But a drop below $245 might see it retest the $230 handle. Are you ready to trade that range? Loudspeaker question for viewers. Do you think STZ breaks resistance or fumbles at the top? Drop your prediction in the comments. Here's your trendline truth. 20-day SMA. Just crossed above 50-day, bullish short-term. 50-day SMA. Upward sloping, trend confirmation. 200-day SMA. Sitting comfortably below, indicating long-term strength. Collision a golden cross isn't far off. That could be the technical catalyst bulls are waiting for. In Q4, STZ delivered a solid beat. Revenue, $2.14 billion versus expected $2.09 billion. EPS, $2.26 adjusted, crushing estimates by 10 cents. Beer sales grew 10%, Modelo and Pacifico are the real MVPs. Beer Mugs Plus, they announced a $1 billion share repurchase plan. That's shareholder love. STZ competes with Anheuser-Busch, Bud, more global, but facing image recovery issues. Molson Coors, tap, cheaper, but less growth. Boston Beer, Sam, niche, but volatile. STZ stands out for its premium brand portfolio and tight operational control. It's like the craft brewer with mass market distribution. Analysts are raising their glasses to STZ, 15 buy ratings, 4 holds. Average price target, $285, with some bulls calling for $300 in 12 months. Translation: Wall Street thinks there's still approximately 10 to 15% upside from here. Reddit and Twitter are watching closely. STZ is trending in R, stocks and FinTwit circles, especially after Modelo dethroned Bud Light in U.S. sales. Beer mugs upward trend sentiment? Cautiously optimistic. Meme stock? Not quite. But it's gaining traction among fundamental traders. Risks. Consumer slowdown equals fewer premium beer buys. High debt load. International expansion could hit turbulence. Catalysts. New product launches. International Modelo distribution expansion. Continued brand outperformance. Remember 2018? STZ stumbled after its canopy growth investment. Cannabis hype fizzled, but STZ learned its lesson and refocused on core products. Moral of the story: stick to what you brew best. Aggressive traders. Consider swing trading between $245 to $270 with tight stop losses. Moderate investors. Accumulate on dips near support, target $290 over 6 to 12 months. Conservative holders. Dollar cost average. Focus on dividend growth and long-term brand value. What's your investment style? Are you trading the technicals? Holding for dividends? Betting on Modelo's global expansion? Comment your strategy below and let's get the Stock Talk Daily community buzzing. Upcoming earnings for STZ in mid-July. Beer mugs. Watch for CPI and Fed commentary. Consumer spending data can impact luxury and alcohol segments. And keep an eye on raw material inflation. To wrap it up, strong brand strength and growing beer business. Solid earnings beat and bullish technicals. Risks remain, but well managed. Verdict? Moderate buy, especially on dips. Long-term investors could find this a top shelf pick for steady gains. This content is for informational purposes only and is not financial advice. Always conduct your own research before making investment decisions. Don't forget to subscribe to Stock Talk Daily for your daily dose of stock market insights.